Hello, my friends, my food lovers. Ever feel like your life is just one long, uninterrupted meal marathon? You eat, you clean, you eat again. It's exhausting.
Oh, darling, tell me about it. Some days I swear I spend more time with my pots and pans than I do with my loved ones.
Well, fret no more, culinary comrades. Today, we're diving headfirst into the delicious world of OMAD. That's one meal a day for you newbies out there. That's right, one epic meal to rule them all. Less time chained to the stove, more time for, well, anything else you can imagine.
Now, before you run for the hills thinking this is some kind of starvation diet, let me assure you it's not. It's about making conscious, healthy choices and, dare I say, bringing a bit of joy back into your relationship with food.
Chef Linda is right. Think of it as a culinary roller coaster. You build up the anticipation, and then you unleash your inner foodie on one glorious plate of deliciousness. And the best part? This isn't just some bland, boring diet food. We're talking flavor explosions, spice journeys, culinary adventures.
Oh, and did I mention the extra time you'll have for all those post-meal activities? Because trust me, you'll be far too satisfied to even think about doing the dishes.
All right, folks, let's talk turkey, or rather chicken. Today's OMAD star is none other than the mighty chicken breast. Lean, mean, and packed with protein, it's the perfect fuel for our one-meal extravaganza.
Ah, chicken breast, so versatile, so forgiving. You can roast it, fry it, bake it. It's the culinary equivalent of a blank canvas.
We're going for a quick and easy pan fry today, folks. Because who wants to spend their precious free time scrubbing ovens, right? A little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. The good stuff, mind you. And we're off to the races.
And remember, quality over quantity, darlings. We're having just one meal today, so let's make it count. Oh, we like it hot, don't we? But seriously, these spices aren't just about tickling your taste buds. They're packed with health benefits too. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, you name it, narrator. Now, no self-respecting OMAD warrior would be caught dead with bland chicken, am I right? That's where our spice rack heroes come in. Onions, garlic, turmeric, ginger, jalapenos, and a touch of chili for good measure.
We're talking flavor that packs a punch and does your body good. We're not just feeding ourselves here. We're nourishing our bodies from the inside out.
That's right, darling. It's all about balance. We indulge a little, we nourish a lot, and we enjoy every single bite.
But hold your horses, spice enthusiasts. We can't have all this heat without some cool, refreshing backup.
With a twinkle in her eye, enter our supporting cast healthy red rice and vibrant green asparagus. A match made in culinary heaven, if I do say so myself.
Red rice, folks, is where it's at. Fiber, antioxidants, and a nutty flavor that complements our spicy chicken like a dream. And asparagus? Don't even get me started on asparagus.
With a dramatic sigh, oh, asparagus, you green goddess, you. Packed with vitamins and a delicate flavor that's simply divine. We're not just eating, darlings, we're dining. With a hint of a warning in her voice. Now, no need to rush things, darling. Patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to perfectly cooked chicken. Narrator. All right, culinary comrades, it's showtime. First up, let's get that chicken moving and grooving in the pan. We're talking medium heat, folks. No need to incinerate our star ingredient.
Chef Linda is right, folks. We're aiming for a beautiful golden brown on each side. No one wants to contend with the dreaded raw chicken tango.
With a playful shudder. Oh, heavens no. Let's not even speak of such things. We're about culinary delights here, not culinary frights.
While our chicken is busy getting its groove on, let's turn our attention to the real stars of the show, the spices. First up, our aromatic amigos, the onions and garlic.
With a twinkle in her eye. A little sizzle, a little fragrance. Nothing quite like it to awaken the senses.
Now, we're not talking a full-on onion volcano here, folks. Just a nice, even sizzle. Follow that up with our turmeric, ginger, and chili. Just a pinch or two, depending on your spice tolerance.
With a knowing nod. Remember, darlings, we want to enhance the flavor, not obliterate it. Unless, of course, that's your cup of tea, in which case, spice away.
Now, while all that flavor is developing in the pan, let's not forget our trusty sidekick, the red rice. Now, I know some of you get intimidated by rice, but fear not, folks, it's easier than you think.
With a reassuring smile. That's right, darling. A simple rinse, a splash of water, and a pinch of salt. That's all it takes to coax out the natural goodness of this little grain.
We're going for a nice fluffy texture here, folks. No one wants to wrestle with a plate of sticky, clumpy rice.
With a playful shudder. Oh, the horror, let's not even entertain such thoughts. We're about culinary elegance here, not culinary chaos.
Last but not least, let's give some love to our green goddess, the asparagus. Now you can steam it, roast it, grill it. The possibilities are endless.
With a thoughtful hum. I do love a bit of grilled asparagus, darling. A touch of char, a sprinkle of sea salt, simply divine.
But today we're keeping things simple with a quick sauté. A little drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of salt and pepper, and we're good to go.
With a final flourish. Remember, darlings, the key is to cook the asparagus just until it's tender crisp. We want a bit of bite, not a soggy mess.
All right, folks, we're in the home stretch. Our chicken is cooked to perfection, our spices are singing, and our rice and asparagus are ready to party. Now it's time for the grand finale, the OMAD assembly.
With a twinkle in her eye. This is where it all comes together, darling. The moment we transform these individual elements into a symphony of flavor.
We're talking culinary artistry here, folks. Start by plating up that beautiful red rice, then artfully arrange those tender, crisp asparagus spears alongside. Now, for the star of the show, nestle that juicy, spice-infused chicken breast right on top.
With a satisfied sigh. And for the final touch, a dollop of creamy yogurt to cool things down, and a cheeky little glass of white wine to toast our culinary success. Cheers, darling.
Now I know what you're thinking, folks, one meal a day, but what about breakfast? What about snacks? And to that I say, embrace the fast. Increased energy, improved mental clarity, even potential weight management. The benefits are as plentiful as the spices in our chicken dish. S1. That's right, darling. Think of it as a little vacation for your digestive system. While you're busy conquering your day, your body is busy reaping the benefits of intermittent fasting.
And let's not forget the sheer joy of having hours of extra free time. No more endless meal prepping, no more constant snacking, just pure unadulterated freedom.
But it's not just about the physical benefits, folks. OMAD is also about mindful eating, about savoring every bite, about truly appreciating the food on your plate. When you only have one meal a day, you bet you're going to make it count. You're going to choose the freshest ingredients, the most flavorful spices, the most satisfying combinations. S1. That's right, darling. It's about shifting your focus from quantity to quality, from mindless consumption to mindful enjoyment.
It's about nourishing your body and soul, darling. It's about embracing a lifestyle that's as delicious as it is liberating.
Now I know what you're thinking, folks. This all sounds great in theory, but does it actually work in real life? And to that, I say, take it from someone who used to live on a diet of takeout and TV dinners.
Oh, darling, we've all been there. Those late nights, those endless deadlines, those moments when the thought of cooking is just too much to bear.
But let me tell you, once I discovered the magic of OMAD, everything changed. Suddenly, I had the energy to actually cook a decent meal, and the time to actually enjoy it.
That's the beauty of it, darling. It's not just about the food, it's about reclaiming your time, your energy, your life.
I'll be honest, folks, I wasn't always a whiz in the kitchen. In fact, my culinary skills were about as impressive as my ability to speak Mandarin non-existent.
With a playful wink. Oh, darling, we've all had our culinary mishaps. The burnt cakes, the overcooked pasta, the experiments in flavor combination that went horribly, hilariously wrong.
But with OMAD, I actually started looking forward to cooking. Knowing that I only had to prepare one meal a day took the pressure off and allowed me to actually experiment, to get creative, to have fun with it.
With a warm smile. And that's what it's all about, darling. Rediscovering the joy of cooking, the pleasure of creating something delicious and nourishing with your own two hands.
But the best part about OMAD, folks, isn't even the food, it's the freedom. The time I used to spend chained to the stove, I now spend pursuing my passions, exploring new hobbies, and actually living my life to the fullest.
With a twinkle in her eye. That's right, darling. Life's too short to be spent hunched over a chopping board. It's about getting out there, trying new things, and embracing every single moment.
I'm talking about early morning hikes, impromptu dance parties in the living room, and evenings spent lost in a good book, all fueled by the power of a single delicious meal.
With a final flourish. It's about finding the balance, darling, nourishing your body and your soul and making the most of every single precious day.
In our whirlwind journey through the kitchen today, we've embraced the art of one meal a day, OMAD. With open arms and empty plates, our star, the spicy chicken breast, sizzled in a tapestry of tantalizing spices, including the fiery embrace of jalapenos and chili, softened by the soothing touch of yogurt and a hint of white wine. We paired this with nutrient-rich red rice and the crisp, fresh zing of green asparagus, crafting not just a meal but a masterpiece. The health benefits of our ingredients aren't just impressive, they're instrumental in supporting our lifestyle of intermittent fasting. Each element, from protein-packed chicken to fiber-filled asparagus, plays a pivotal role in ensuring that this single meal is both satisfying and substantial. It's about more than just filling our stomachs. It's about fueling our bodies thoughtfully and thoroughly. Let's not forget the spices that make our dish sing. The onions, garlic, turmeric, and ginger aren't just there for their kick. They're packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, making every bite a step towards better health. This meal isn't just a feast for the taste buds, it's a boon for our well-being, proving that delicious can also be nutritious. As we wrap up today's culinary adventure, it's clear that the OMAD lifestyle isn't just about saving time, it's about enriching the time we have. Whether it's freeing up hours for a jog or just kicking back and enjoying the extra leisure, it's about making life more flavorful, both literally and figuratively. And hey, if you can make a meal that looks as good as it tastes and is healthy to boot, why wouldn't you want to give it a go? Remember, whether you're a seasoned chef or someone who can barely boil water without causing a kitchen catastrophe, the OMAD approach is forgiving and flexible. It's less about culinary perfection and more about culinary expression. It encourages you to play, to experiment, and to find joy in the simplicity of a single, sumptuous meal. So, why not spice up your life and your meals? Grab those jalapenos, dazzle with some turmeric, and let your kitchen be your playground. After all, life is too short for boring food. Here's to making every meal count with a laugh, a dash of spice, and perhaps, just maybe, a little less time doing the dishes.